नावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ वीरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषद् योगदर्शन ज्ञानसाधनद्वारा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव आत्मानुभूतिद्वारा कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनस्य विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृतकङ्कणबद्धानां दिग्विजयार्थं श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षि नमः। पतंजलि महर्षि नमः। पतंजलि महर्षि नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षि नमः। 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 मत श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रं द्वितीयः साधना पादः सूत्राणि। ओम तव स्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेशतनुकरणार्थश्च अविद्या अस्मिता रागद्वेष विनिमेषाः पंचक्लेशाः अविद्या क्षेत्रमुत्तरेषां प्रसुप्ततनु विच्छिन्न उदाहरणाम् अनित्या शुचि दुःख अनात्मसु नित्या शुचि सुख आत्मख्यातिः अविद्या दृग्दर्शन शक्त्योः एकात्मता इव अस्मिता सुखानुशयी रागः दुःखानुशयी द्वेषः स्वरसवाही विदिशोऽपि तथा रूढः अभिनिवेशः. So up to this we have seen now the elimination of the kleshas. We have started studying from the mantra number 8 onwards. Sutra. No, 8 also dukkhanushayi dveshaha. The 9th one is about avinivesha one, the swarasavahi vidishopi tataruda aviniveshaha. 10th mantra started telling us the sadhanas to come out of the klesha. So we have to be very conscious when you listen to any of the shastra. In that, what is the goal indicated, what is the path indicated, what is the preparation indicated, that is said. In through the yoga marga, the goal indicated is kaivalyam, and the means is the vritti nirodha. Sadhana is for the samadhi, and the preparation is to become qualified for the sampragnata samadhi. So where are we now? Lost in our own chitta vrutthis. Are the chitta vrutthis by themselves problems? No. Then what are the problems? Because the vrutthis are influenced by the kleshas. So therefore, when the kleshas are eliminated, then the vritti nirodha can be easily done, called as swarupa pratishtha. Therefore, what are the kleshas? We must very thoroughly understand and don't love them. Don't love them, get ready to get out of them. So here in the 10th mantra, how to get the mukti from the klesha, the sadhana is being initiated, introduced. What is the 10th sutra? Te pratiprasavaheyaha sukshmaha. So te means those kleshaha, which are at the very sthula level of udara sthiti. Very lavishly we are involved only in the pancha klesha. From that level, reduction of their influence on us, we have to come to, that's called as sukshma sthiti. Then only we can do the pratiprasava sthiti of bharjanam of them. Then only the heyaha, totally they can be rejected. Sthula sthiti is known to all of us. Sukshma sthiti is what? The tanu and vichinna sthiti is called sukshma sthiti. Udara sthiti is sthula sthiti. उदार स्थिति में जब वृत्तियां और क्लेश रहते हैं, that is the स्थूल स्थिति. But through the little bit of kriya yoga practice, the vichinna kleshas are coming, not always influencing us. From that tanu karanam also we have done, then we have reached the sukshma sthiti. And after that, Sukshma Sthiti of the Klesha, here as it is said is Pratiprasava Sthiti. Pratiprasava Sthiti is what? The sadhaka becomes so sensitive that he is seeing the world, he is getting the ragadvesha as ever as everyone else, but is not involving in them in such a way that the ragadvesha are becoming stronger. The Pratiprasava Sthiti may have a banda about his kleshas. An example is what? In the mind he gets a thought to talk to someone. When in the Sukshma Sthiti is there or Sthula Sthiti is there, immediately dials, अरे बहुत दिन हो गया बात करके तुमसे, तुम कैसे हो, क्या हो. But the one who is in the Pratiprasava Sthiti says, why should I talk to him? Is there any need? It is only increasing his attachment to me, mine to him. I am spiritual sadhaka. My goal is Paramatma, not him. Therefore, the thought came, feeling came, but action is not done. In this way, few times when cures are doing, the pratiprasava जाकर के हेय स्थिति में पहुंचता है कि the thought only will not come. I'm just giving an example. अगर कोई बंदे से कोई काम है तो जरूर फोन करना. Don't wait for him to call. है ना, डॉक्टर को ब्राह्मण ने कहा डॉक्टर फोन मत कर, है ना, बीमारी से मर रहे हो तो करो. Don't misunderstand the example. Like any object, temptation to eat comes. The thought came in the mind, राग आ गया, लेकिन नहीं, अरे अभी तो खाना खाया हूं, पेट तो भरा है, क्या खाना, उसकी जरूरत है क्या? If one is able to curtail, okay, any of the 5 of the kleshas, after they arrive in the mind, curtailing it, not to make it practical, we are at the bharjita sthiti, pratiprasava sthiti. Who can do that? Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana, who has done this Kriya Yoga sufficiently. For him only this is possible. And when he reaches to the perfection in the Pratiprasava Sthiti, around him there are 10 objects are there. He will not have a thought also to involve in them, enjoy in that. That's called the Heya Sthiti. Like a hotel में bearer or cook, so many things are there around him. उसको खाने को thought भी नहीं आता. वो घर से जो बना के लाया वही खाता है. But he is not a sadhaka. But I'm telling you example to say what level our chitta would be if we have done the tanukaranam of the this kleshas through the kriya yoga. And these are all, whether karma yoga, bhakti yoga, ashtanga yoga, jnana yoga, japa, every of the sadhana with the full knowledge and awareness consciously is done. Not mechanically, sporadically, under some external instinct or impulse done for one moment and given up. Like car driving, scooter driving. It is a conscious driving, observing the road, observing the position of vehicle and the speed and other traffic, the opposite traffic, till we reach destination. In the same way, spiritual sadhanas, any one of them, are conscious attempts. First, the conscious attempt is when we are in the class, when we are doing that sadhana for that 1 or 2 hours. Thereafter, throughout the day, we are in that conscious mood only. Which are the kleshas coming up? Are they becoming stronger? Am I working under their influence? Conscious. And slowly, through that tapasvadhyaya ishvara nidhana, the सूक्ष्मत्व है ना, स्थूल से सूक्ष्म बनाओ, तो सूक्ष्म से प्रतिप्रसव ले आओ, प्रतिप्रसव से हेय बना दो. Heya is totally given up. Pratiprasava is bharjita bija. They are not doing prasava. Prati means opposite. Prasava means delivery. Pratiprasava means not creating subsequent raga dvesha because we have become aware, not involving. Even if we are forced to involve, we are keeping away raga dvesha aspect. We are involving because it is required. Pratiprasava heya. Pratiprasava. Then heya means what? Those they are not at all coming the kleshas in the mind. Chitta bahut shuddha ho gaya. And such person from whom the 5 kleshas have receded alone again attempt on the Vrutthis for their nirodha through the samyak pragnata, asampragnata samadhi for the final Vritti nirodha through the help always of विवेक ख्याति एंड परापर वैराग्य, ये सब कभी नहीं भूलना। असंप्रज्ञात योग, असंप्रज्ञात समाधि, कैवल्य, वृत्ति निरोध, पर संप्रज्ञात समाधि, असंप्रज्ञात समाधि, देन विवेक ख्याति, देन अपर वैराग्य, पर वैराग्य। इसमें हर एक चीज का मीनिंग, डेफिनेशन वी शुड नो, व्हिच वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड 100 टाइम्स। हमेशा याद रखते जाना चाहिए। Okay, now what Bhashyakara said for this is what? Te pancha kleshaha, those 5 kleshas, dagdha bija kalpaha. Okay, when their bijatva is destroyed through the tapaswadhyayeshwara kriya yoga. We should know kriya yoga, we should know why that kriya yoga has to be done, we should do kriya yoga to reach to that level. Kriya yoga is tapaswadhyayeshwara, and that is done for klesha tanukaranam. Therefore, really you do them and experience the tanukruti of the klesha in us. The tanukruti से parts है सूक्ष्म बनाना और प्रतिप्रसव बनाना और हेय बनाना. So te pancha kleshaha dagdha bija kalpaha. Dagdha bija kalpa, the bijatva in it is gone. Knowing that all the raga dvesha and these kleshas are suffering me, troubling me, so I don't want it. But still I am under the influence because of past. Now I am slowly coming out of it. This wisdom yukta living during those klesha arrival, negotiating with them, is called as making them dagdha bija kalpa. More you think deeply, you will get the understanding for yourself. Dagdha bija kalpaha yoginaha. For that yogi who has done tavaswadesha vridhana, charita adhikare chetasi. When that chitta of the yogi becomes charita adhikara. What is charita adhikara chitta? Are chitta is not at all involving in any of the outer objects through any of the faculties. Charita adhikar, you know, क्या बढ़िया शब्द का ही इतना बढ़िया है. You can give this name to someone, Mr. Charita Adhikar. Charita means conduct, adhikara is to get the adhikara. ऐसा कंडक्ट किया कि चित्त जो है समाधि के लिए अधिकार बन गया, अधिकार में क्वालिफाइड. Because kleshas are reduced, no, dagdha bij ho gaya, so the chitta is not longing to enter into the world. Therefore the चित्त में अच्छा चरित्र हो रहा है, इसलिए उसमें अधिकार. What अधिकार है? As we saw in the एकाग्र भूमिका, शुद्धता, सूक्ष्मता, है ना? So these are called as charitartha siddha, chitta, charita adhikara chitta, which is again qualified for abhyasa vairagya, then the attempts for samprajnata samadhi. So ete pancha kleshaha dagdhabija kalpaha yoginah charita adhikare chitte charita adhikare chetasi praline. They get pralina. Saha tena eva. Along with the chitta, these kleshas also get pralina in the bhula prakriti. Tena eva astang gachanti. They dissolve, leaving the yogi to identify with his own Atma Swarupa. But this is the second sadhana. Like the style of the Patanjali Yoga Darshanam is what? उत्तम अधिकारी के लिए पहले बताते हैं, जो नहीं है उसको फिर सेकंड. लाइक समाधि पाते और उत्तराधिकारी उत्तम, उसको बाद में बोलना चाहिए एक्चुअली, बट पहले उसको बता दी. देन ही स्टार्ट साधना. अरे पहले साधना बोलना चाहिए ना, बट दैट इज स्टाइल पतंजलि जी का. So too here the 11th sutra should have been spoken first, but he told the first one, 10th one, which is for the higher adhikaris in the beginning. He has done so much of his kriya yoga that dagdha bija kalp ho gaye, the klesha, because of which for that yogi the chitta has become charita adhikara. That charita adhikara become chitta, become pralina along with this unbharjita bija of the klesha in the prakriti. Yoginah charitadhikare chetasi pralinah sahatena eva astam gachanti iti. More deeply when he does the sadhana, then he enters. The chitta goes into merging, that chitta consciousness along with the bija, the bija shakti rahita kleshas. क्रिया योग से दग्ध बीज हुआ क्लेश, चित्त के साथ और सूक्ष्म समाधि साधना के समय मूला प्रकृति में dissolve ho jayega for the yogi. Then what remains with him? No chitta, no chitta vritti. He just is in his own self-identity. We are studying Yoga Darshanam, please. Yoga Darshanam ka way of teaching is this. Wherever it can be matched with your Vedanta, do it. Wherever little different, maintain that. Mix up mat karna. जहाँ mix कर सकते हैं वहीं करना. Path is different. Sometimes we may meet in between, but again we go different path. Destination is same. Okay. Now in the 11th sutra, Bhagavan Sutrakara again tells us sadhana, having done which we become qualified for what is there in the 10th. Let us do that. Dhyana heyaha tadvruttayaha dhyana heyaha tadvruttayaha dhyana heyaha tadvruttayaha. So the literal meaning is tadvruttayaha, those vrittis, heyaha, can be given up or transcended dhyana in the dhyana abhyasa. Is dhyana abhyas means samadhi abhyas. Tad vrittya kaha, kaun se vrittiyan? The Bhashyakara gave in the Sambandha Bhashya ki sthitanam tu bija bhava upagatanam. Okay, bija bhava upagatanam. So those kleshas which have lost the who have got a bija sthiti but not get destroyed. What about those kleshas? Bija bhava upagatanam sthitanam. They have come up to the bija sthai level. Bija sthai means we can talk it in the 4 levels. Mein prasupta sthai. Tanu vichina udara, as earlier sloka said, they get along with Mula Prakriti merged. But what about which are in the prasupta sthai? बीज भाव में है वो, लेकिन नष्ट नहीं हुए. उसके लिए सूत्रकार gives ध्यान हेयाः तद्वृत्तयः. In the dhyana abhyasa, even those prasupta sthiti kleshas also are dissolved. Now, here the Vyasa Bhagavan, the Bhashyakara, while commenting on it, he gives such a complete picture of commentary in which when we study right from the beginning till the end, all sadhana is clearly understood. Therefore, the Bhashya for this particular 11th sutra is very essential for us to study. So let us read it once, then word by word, sentence by sentence, we try to discover it today. What he says, ki kleshanam ya vrittayaha stulaha taha kriyayogena tanukrutaha satyah prasankhyanena dhyanena hatavyaha yavat sukshmikrutaha yavat dagda bijakalpaha iti yatha cha vastranam sthulo malaha पूर्वं निर्धूयते पश्चात् सूक्ष्मः यत्नेन उपायेन च अपनीयते तथा स्वल्पप्रतिपक्षाः स्थूलाः वृत्तयः क्लेशानां सूक्ष्माः तु महाप्रतिपक्षाः इति. So systematically he is telling us the sadhana. See, first kleshanam ya vrittayah. Okay, sthulaha means what? When all our vrutthis are so much influenced by the kleshas. Every vritti. There is no thought coming at all without any of the kleshas. अविद्या अस्मिता राग द्वेष अविनिवेश में से किसी एक के बिना वृत्ति आ ही नहीं रहा. That's called the sthula. The sthula is called as udara sthiti in the 4 grades. Prasupta, tanu, vichhinna, udara. So that means what? He will have thoughts either about the objects or things or beings, etc. First based on raga dvesha only. That's called sthulatva sthiti. और हमारी जिंदगी ऐसा ही होता है. Generally we don't remember the great the saints and sages, Mahatmas, the Bhaktas of Bhagavad Puran, Bhagwan ke avatar. Forget about it. We don't remember them. We only remember our neighbors. One fellow who helps us, raga, other fellow who troubles us, dvesha. Is it not? We don't remember That healthy food, we only remember that food which we like or we hate. Don't you think? Is it not? That is what all our thoughts are the klesha based only. That's the sthula sthiti. Terrible is that life. The पक्कड़ संसार में जो रहते हैं ना, उनका 100% जीवितम, the thoughts of the mind without which they can't live are only on the based of the raga, dvesha, the klesha, any of the five of them. So that is a stula. So from that we have to go to the higher subtle level. So further he says, kleshanam ya vrutteha stulaha, है ना, क्लेश पंच क्लेश वृत्तियां जो स्थूल होते हैं, ताहा बी अटेंड ताहा क्रिया योगेन तनुकृताः, दे हैव टू बी तनुकरणम. ओके, उदार स्थिति से विच्छिन्न स्थिति से हमको उनको तनुकरण में लाना है. हाउ? थ्रू क्रिया योग. तो क्रिया योगेन तनुकृताः सत्या मीन्स those are by kriya yoga made tanukruta from the stula sthiti, the pancha kleshas. Therefore the pancha kleshas have to be made tanukruta from the udara and vichinna sthiti or stula sthiti through kriya yoga. इसको मन में रख लो. क्रिया योग के द्वारा क्लेश तनुकृत होते हैं, तनुकरणम. तो व्हाट इज द क्रिया योगा? तपः, स्वाध्याय, ईश्वर प्रणिधान. And what is that pancha kleshas? They are all vrutthis. As we said in the Vedanta class just now, the vrutthis of the mana of sankalpa vikalpa, of the buddhi of nishchaya, and of the ahankara that I am knowing it or it is mine, etc. These are the various. Now you see the relation of them. The tapasya is the sadhana in which what is called chitta prasadanam. In that effort, the disturbing mind of sankalpa vikalpa is taken care or not. If you do the first of the three kriya yoga called as tapasya, whose sadhana is chitta prasadanam, is not the mind of its sankalpa vikalpa going away, which was happening because of the kleshas. Second one is what? Swadhyaya. What is sadhyaya? Doing the japa or shastra adhyanam. With that adhyana of shastra is not the buddhi which was under the influence of kleshas and working, is it not controlled? Because through the swadhyaya of the shastra, the buddhi is given the direction of Paramatma as the goal. Therefore, tanu karanam of the buddhi happens. Buddhi means vritti. Chitta is one only. Chitta only takes the position of mana when it is sankalpa vikalpa, nischaya, it is called as buddhi. We are talking in that language now. We are relating the three tapasvadya ishvara pranidhana kriya yogas in curbing the chitta's three modes of mana buddhi ahankara, which were earlier functioning under the influence of kleshas in a sthula rupa, udara rupa to a sukshma rupa or tanukruta rupa. सो चित्त के मन बुद्धि अहंकार जो स्थूल उदार में थे, उनको तनुकरणम में लाने के लिए क्रिया योग कैसा मदद करता है, दैट इज व्हाट वी आर डिस्कसिंग. सो इन दैट क्रिया योगा फर्स्ट द तपः इज टू मैनेज द माइंड ऑफ इट संकल्प विकल्प, बिकॉज प्रशांत रखा अपने चित्त को, व्हिच इज द तपः. देयरफॉर संकल्प विकल्प आर अननेसेसरी अवॉइडेड. देयरफॉर द मन बिकम तनुकृत. दैट पार्ट ऑफ चित्त, चित्त का एक पार्ट कॉल्ड mana tanukrita. Second one, that means the kleshas are tanukrita. Then through the swadhyaya of the shastra dhanam, buddhi is given that Paramatma as the goal. Therefore, the buddhi of going into the world and gathering so much information and trying to make that as the goal, this udarata of the chitta gone away, buddhi. Then the third one is what? Ishvara pranidhana. In the Ishwar Pranidhana, Bhakti, Sharanagati, the Ahankara, which was becoming Karta, Bhokta because of its earlier inflation of the Kleshas, that also avoided or made Tanukruta. Consciously we have to do and experience it. So I have a Chitta, it has got the Vasanas. In the Vasanas there are Kleshas. So those Kleshas, be attentive, not only prompts the Chitta to take the form of the thoughts, but also they influence, the thoughts are influenced by which type of the klesha it is. Like, when I remember a person, where from the remembrance came? From the chitta, from the vasanamaya kosha. And when I remember that person, not only I remember a person, but I remember along with the liking or disliking. तो वृत्ति का भी उत्पत्ति, उसके साथ क्लेश भी लगा रहता है. Then we start brooding over and taking some action. Okay, what are the funny thing? You know, everyone what they do. Either entertain in the mind or talk outside or whatever it is. What is it doing? It is creating further वृत्तिस. प्रसव हो रहा है वहां, प्रतिप्रसव नहीं हो रहा है वहां, है ना? Like I remember someone whom I hate. The person is remembered, the hatred is remembered, immediately the कारण of the hatred is remembered, then the vengeance grows, then the hatred becomes more stronger, then ऐसे उसको दिखने दे, मैं इसको मार ही दूंगा. जिघांसा, दुःखानुशयी द्वेषः. We have seen na? Dukkhanusayi desha. Then we remember the person or the object or and the dukkha also, both of them, the source of the dukkha. Then toward that the jighamsa. Then the four qualities that come, krodha, manyuhu, pratigha. They are all called as the expressions of the dvesha named klesha. Suna humne. So here, out of the 3 steps of this sadhana, first sadhana is what? Klesha tanukaranam through Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga se klesha ko tanukaran karo. Vichhinna udara se tanukarana sthiti of the kleshas. So remember 5 kleshas, remember their lavish way of influence in our life, where we are lost in the world with the thoughts of pancha kleshas toward the things and beings, 100% living like a samsari. Now we have become the yoga sadhakas. Now we have to know that self by vritti nirodha, and the abstraction for it is the continuous gargling of vrittis, and they are from the vasanas, and the vrittis coming from vasanas are coming with the kleshas also. Remember, any thoughts or actions done without the klesha, they won't create vasanas. And any thoughts or actions entertained with the klesha, they alone create vasana. Like the conductor in a bus giving ticket to all. It's an action there. There is a thought, collecting money and all. But there is no klesha toward that fellow. Raga or dvesha. Therefore, that impression won't form in him. You understand it? Vrittiya with klesha create vasanas. Vrittiya without klesha will not create vasana. And vasanas project those thoughts with the klesha with which they have entered inside. They are the karana for continuous gargling of the vritti, and I identifying with them, I become karta bhokta samsari. I have to discover my essential self. Swarupa pratishtha. That's the goal. That is done through vritti nirodha. So the vrittis are coming from vasana, samskara, because of the kleshas. Therefore, when I stop the kleshas, slowly, the tanu karanam of the chitta opens, slowly dissolves. This is a prakriya we are studying in these sutras. In the sadhana pada, this is the sadhana consciously done. So, pancha klesha, tanu karana sthiti, achieved through the kriya yoga. समझ लो. तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधान. That is what he says. Kleshanam ya vrittaya stulaha taha kriya yogena tanukrutaha. Then tanukrutaha satyaha. When they are tanukruta, second level, prasankhyanena dhyanena hatavyaha. Okay. In that, 2 more sadhanas are said. One is prasankhyanena, second dhyanena. Okay. Through the prasankhyana, what will happen? Tanukruta jakarke, निर्बीजीकृताः देविकं दग्धबीजीकृताः through the prasankhyan. And what is prasankhyanam? Viveka khyati. What is viveka khyati? I am purusha. This all prakriti. I need not come under its sway. I came in its sway so far. Therefore, I was suffering as a samsari. This awakening into this wisdom is called viveka khyati, which will come only to the one who has done the kriya yoga. The one tapasya nahi ki, swadhyaya nahi kiya, ईश्वर प्रदान nahi kiya, is lost through vrittis in the world of actions and objects only. उसके अंदर मैं एक चैतन्य आत्मा हूँ, मेरे से हटकर है चित्त मेरा ऑब्जेक्ट है, मैं तो सब्जेक्ट हूं, that viveka khyati, which is a very essential thing, will not come. That viveka khyati in Vedanta is not sakshi bhava. That is an effort, please. Sakshi bhava is an effort. Reaching to sakshi sthiti is the achievement. Then the inquiring into the nature of sakshi, leading it to the anubhuti that I am Sachidananda. This is the path in Vedanta. Here also we have come to the tanukruta sthiti of the kleshas through the kriya yoga. Then the next one, prasankyana balena, through the viveka khyati, we have made the kleshas dagda bija. So klesha tanukaranam through kriya yoga, klesha nirbiji through the that viveka khyati or prasankyana bala. Now the third one is what? Totally removing that, what is called as hatavyaha. Elimination of the kleshas happen through dhyanena. That there is a dhyana about the self, means giving value to the self, the conscious principle. After the viveka khyati is called as dhyana. The more we attend to the dhyana, attend in dhyana to the purusha, not to the prakriti, to that extent, slowly the prakriti starts going away. इसको गीता में कहते हैं विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः. In a very gross form it is said, but its subtlest consequence is this one. So therefore, through the Kriya Yoga Tanukaranam, through the Viveka Khyati Nirvijikaranam, through the Dhyana Nashanam or Heyam are to be given up. These Pancha Klesha. So Hatavyaha or Yavat Sukshmikritaha, Yavat Dagda Bija Kalpa. That's what. Sukshmam is done through the Kriya Yoga, Dagda Bija is done through the Viveka Khyati. What is Viveka Khyati? मैं तो पुरुष हूं भाई, प्रकृति से मुझे क्या लेना देना. Let the thoughts come and go in the mind. Let the emotions come and go in the mind. When you are entertaining them, then they become bija and then create the next generation. When I am not entertaining them, dagda bija. It's as simple as what? Anybody coming, you are entertaining him, then he comes to you more and more. You just nazarandaz kar do, slowly he goes away. That going away is called dagda bija sthiti. Is it not? Let's say like that's like that only when you join an office or a college. Hundreds of students are the colleagues are there. Some of them, first day only you get attached. There will be some people, 10 years you work, but you don't even any contact with that fellow. Because with the first fellow, by the influence of meeting, we have created, prasava kiya, हमने इस क्लेशम का. But the other fellow, dagda bijam, you never gave value only to that fellow. वो 10 साल है, like nowadays, nobody knows their neighbor. दग्ध बीजम. आजकल पति पत्नी बच्चे भी एक दूसरे को नहीं जानते. What they lost in the objects, the indulgences, bhoga, that nonsense. The material is taking the position of the people. That is the thing that's happening in the world. I'm just telling the example to explain what is the meaning of Tanu Karanam, Dagda Bijam, and Heyam. Dagda Bijam. Okay, Udara Sthiti is marriage. Okay, Tanu Karanam, Sukshma Karanam is slowly the fighting started between wife and husband. Then the third one is called as getting divorce. Fourth one, Heyam is called both of them are going in the same car every day. But no klesha at all. पहले भी ऐसे एक ही कार में जाते थे. Slowly the raga klesha came. Then they came and married. They started together living. But then they got frustrated. Slowly from the udara they came to vichinna. कि कभी कभी मिलते हैं. From the vichinna they came to tanu karana. From the tanu karana dagda bija. From the dagda bija heyam. In the heya sthiti, presence or absence doesn't make any meaning. Vrutti vyapti is happening depending on the requirement, but no klesha touching it. That's so that people say, अरे तुम्हारा दोस्त जा रहा है. कहाँ जा रहा है? दोस्त था वो, अब नहीं है. If he says अब नहीं है, मतलब he has got to the heya sthiti of the klesha, which he had earlier of raga or even dvesha. अरे तेरा दुश्मन जा रहा है. काय का दुश्मनी तो मैंने छोड़ ही दिया. That means he has reached the heya sthiti. So there is no klesha of the dvesha when he is looking at that person. So remember three things. Kriya Yoga, Kleshonka, Tanukaranam. Then Prasankyana Bala, Kleshonka, Dagda Biji Karanam. Then third one is Dhyanam, because of which total heyam of the kleshas happen. And what is the Dhyanam? The 3-4 steps of that Dhyanam, tomorrow we will study. So that the topic becomes clear. Because Dhyana heyaha tadvrutyaha is the main sutra. Na? Sutra ka title to hi hai. Dhyana heyaha tadvrutyaha, which we have already seen. In our Samadhi Pada, it was told, same thing it will be repeated. With this sutra will be over. Then we come to if the kleshas are not removed, how they cause the subsequent janma, subsequent sukha dukkha, and bind us to be a samsari, that will be told. This is how Yoga Darshanam is such a beautiful systematic text, making us focus on the chitta and go to the chit. In Vedanta, directly the chit is attended and realized. In Bhakti, that same Chit Paramatma given the Rupa Nama and Leela, and to him the surrender is done. In Karma Yoga, same Lord is taken as the world and we are told to serve him. That's how all the yogas required for sadhana. Let us see tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Thank you, friends. Om, Om, Om.